In the most inhospitable place on the planet, where life barely exists, a mystery sparks the world's curiosity. Amidst the endless glaciers of Antarctica, a colossal structure intrigues scientists, adventurers, and conspiracy theorists. A pyramid? Yes, a pyramid. On the frozen continent, a formation with perfectly aligned faces, similar to the pyramids of Egypt, but in one of the most isolated and dangerous places on Earth. It has been nicknamed the Antarctic Pyramid that shouldn't exist. And today, we'll delve deeper into this mystery. Who or what built this pyramid? And why is it hidden under miles of ice? Get ready, you're about to enter one of the most enigmatic stories on the planet. 1. The discovery. The story begins with Google Earth satellite images released between 2012 and 2013. Amateur researchers and ufologists noticed a mountain formation with 4 symmetrical sides, each with angles of about 45 degrees. It was almost too perfect to be natural. The structure is located near the Ellsworth Range, a mountain range in West Antarctica, surrounded by ice and constant storms. The images quickly went viral. Theorists began comparing the pyramid's shape to those of Giza, Egypt, and even the Mayan pyramids. But what would a pyramid be doing thousands of kilometers from any known civilization? To theories of a lost civilization. The first theory to emerge was the oldest of all, that the pyramid was the work of a lost civilization. According to this hypothesis, Antarctica wasn't always covered in ice. Geological studies indicate that millions of years ago the continent had forests, rivers, and a mild climate. So what if an ancient civilization had thrived there before the Ice Age? Some scholars of mysticism associate this idea with the legendary Atlantis, the disappeared continent described by Plato. Could this pyramid be one of the last buildings of Atlantis, frozen in time? If true, it would completely rewrite human history. But it doesn't stop there. 3. The extraterrestrial theory. Another even bolder theory claims that the pyramid wasn't built by humans. Ufology researchers point out that pyramids appear on every continent: Egypt, Mexico, Peru, China, and now, supposedly, in Antarctica. Coincidence? Or part of a global pattern left by visitors from another world? Some believe these structures are aligned with specific constellations, such as Orion and Sirius, just like the pyramids of Egypt. The Antarctic Pyramid, according to this view, is an ancient extraterrestrial base, built thousands of years ago, perhaps still active. There are even reports of anomalous radar signals detected beneath the ice and buried geometric structures, invisible to the naked eye. Coincidence, or something more? For military secrets in Operation Highjump. But there is an even darker theory, that powerful governments know the truth and hide it. In 1946, the United States Navy conducted a mission in Antarctica called Operation Highjump. Officially, it was a scientific expedition, but documents and reports suggest the real objective was military. The operation involved 13 ships, 4,700 men, and heavy weaponry, and it ended abruptly, months ahead of schedule. Some claim that American forces found something extraordinary beneath the ice, something that could never be revealed. There are even rumors that secret bases continue to be maintained in the region to this day, hiding technologies and archaeological discoveries. And most curiously, since then, Antarctica has been the only continent on the planet off-limits to free exploration. Coincidence? Or control? 5. What science says, of course. Scientists have a more rational explanation. Geologically, the pyramid's shape is the result of natural erosion. Over millions of years, wind, ice, and temperature variations have sculpted nun-necks mountain peaks that emerge from the ice. These formations can take on impressive geometric shapes, and the apparent symmetry is merely a visual coincidence. Geologist Mitch Darcy of the German Research Center for Geosciences stated, "There is no evidence that the pyramid is artificial. It's just a mountain that the ice has shaped." But if it's just a mountain, why do governments restrict access to certain areas of Antarctica? Why have magnetic anomalies been detected precisely in this region? And what is hidden under the ice sheet, which is over 3 kilometers thick? 6 mysteries under the ice. Researchers using ice-penetrating radar have already identified underground structures that appear rectangular and aligned. Some are hundreds of meters long. Russian scientists, on an expedition to Vostok Station, reported the discovery of a huge subglacial lake, completely isolated for millions of years, and the sensors detected unusual forms of energy within. What really lies beneath Antarctica? Ancient ruins, secret bases, or just poorly understood geological phenomena? We may never know, because the White Continent remains protected by international treaties that prevent unauthorized deep excavations. 7. Conclusion. The enigma remains whether a mountain sculpted by nature, or a structure left by ancient hands. The Antarctic Pyramid remains one of the planet's greatest enigmas. Perhaps the truth is hidden beneath tons of ice, or perhaps it's right in front of us. But we're not yet ready to accept it. The mystery remains silent, icy, and imposing, waiting for the day when someone finally discovers what lies behind its perfect form. What about you? Do you believe this pyramid is a work of nature, or perhaps proof of a forgotten civilization, not of this world? Leave your opinion in the comments. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our next mysteries and incredible discoveries. Until the next video, And remember, not every secret is buried in time. Some just sleep under the ice.